Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel, your go-to lecture for all things sleep. Today we're diving deep into a topic that affects every single one of us, the hidden world of sleep. We spend about a third of our lives doing it, but how much do we really understand about what happens when we close our eyes? It's not just a simple off switch for our brains. It's a highly active, incredibly complex process that's essential for our physical and mental health. Over the next 10 minutes, we're going to unravel some of the biggest mysteries of sleep, explore why it's so crucial, and share practical tips to help you get the best rest of your life. So get comfortable, maybe grab a cup of herbal tea, and let's begin our journey into the fascinating science of sleep. First, let's talk about the architecture of sleep. It's not one long, uniform state of rest. Instead, we cycle through different stages, each with a unique purpose. It all starts with non-REM sleep, which is divided into 3 parts. Stage 1 is that light, drifty state when you're just dozing off. You might experience muscle twitches or feel like you're falling. It's super easy to be woken up from this stage. Then you transition into stage 2. Here, your heart rate and body temperature drop and your brain waves slow down. This stage acts as a bridge to deeper sleep and makes up about half of your total sleep time each night. Finally, we reach stage 3, the deep sleep phase. This is the good stuff. It's the most restorative stage, where your body repairs tissues, builds bone and muscle, and strengthens your immune system. Waking up from deep sleep is tough, and you'll likely feel groggy and disoriented. After about 90 minutes of non-REM sleep, something magical happens. You enter REM sleep, which stands for rapid eye movement. This is the stage where most of your vivid dreams occur. Your brain activity looks surprisingly similar to when you're awake. Your eyes dart back and forth behind your closed eyelids, your breathing becomes faster and irregular, and your heart rate and blood pressure increase. But here's the crazy part. Your body is essentially paralyzed. This is a clever safety mechanism called REM atonia, which prevents you from acting out your dreams. Imagine dreaming you're flying and then trying to actually take off from your bed. So this paralysis keeps you safe. REM sleep is crucial for memory consolidation, emotional regulation, and learning. It's when your brain processes the day's events, sorts through information, and decides what to keep and what to discard. This entire cycle, from light sleep to deep sleep and then to REM, repeats about 4 to 6 times a night. So why is all of this so important? Well, think of sleep as your body's nightly maintenance crew. During the day, our bodies and brains are working hard, building up waste products. One of these is a chemical called adenosine, which accumulates in the brain and creates sleep pressure. That feeling of getting progressively sleepier as the day goes on. When you sleep, your brain's glymphatic system kicks into high gear. This is like a plumbing system that flushes out all those toxins, including adenosine and other harmful proteins linked to neurodegenerative diseases. A lack of quality sleep means this cleaning process is incomplete, leaving you feeling foggy and unfocused the next day. It's not just about feeling tired. Chronic sleep deprivation can have serious long-term consequences for your cognitive function and overall brain health. The benefits of good sleep extend far beyond the brain. Let's talk about physical health. We already mentioned that deep sleep is when your body does most of its repair work. It releases growth hormone, which is vital for cellular repair and regeneration. Your immune system also gets a major boost. During sleep, it produces proteins called cytokines, some of which help promote sleep, while others are needed to fight infection, inflammation, and stress. If you're not getting enough sleep, your body makes fewer of these protective cytokines, making you more vulnerable to getting sick. Ever notice how you're more likely to catch a cold when you're run down and exhausted? That's your weakened immune system talking. Consistent sleep also helps regulate hormones that control appetite, like ghrelin and leptin. Lack of sleep can throw these hormones out of whack, making you feel hungrier and crave high-calorie, unhealthy foods. Now for the part you've been waiting for, how can we actually improve our sleep? The key is to establish a healthy sleep routine, often called sleep hygiene. First and foremost, Consistency is king. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock, or circadian rhythm, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up naturally. Next, create a relaxing bedtime ritual. This signals to your brain that it's time to wind down. It could be reading a book, a real paper book, not on a screen, taking a warm bath, listening to calming music, or doing some gentle stretching. The goal is to transition from the hustle and bustle of your day to a state of calm. Avoid stimulating activities like intense exercise, stressful conversations, or working right before bed. Your sleep environment also plays a massive role. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep. This means it needs to be cool, quiet, and dark. The ideal temperature for sleeping is generally between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, or 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. Use blackout curtains, an eye mask, or earplugs to block out any disruptive light and noise. And a big one in our modern world: get rid of screens in the bedroom. The blue light emitted by phones, tablets, and TVs can suppress the production of melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. Try to put away all electronic devices at least an hour before you plan to go to sleep. If you absolutely must use a screen, use a blue light filter or night mode setting. What you consume during the day can also significantly impact your sleep at night. Caffeine is a major culprit. It's a stimulant that can stay in your system for many hours. To be safe, it's best to avoid coffee, tea, soda, and even chocolate after 2 p.m. Alcohol is another tricky one. While a glass of wine might make you feel sleepy initially and help you fall asleep faster, it actually disrupts your sleep later in the night. It suppresses REM sleep and can cause you to wake up more frequently, leaving you feeling unrefreshed in the morning. And try to avoid heavy meals or large amounts of liquid close to bedtime. A big dinner can cause indigestion, and drinking too much can lead to multiple trips to the bathroom, interrupting your sleep cycles. But what if you do all of this and still find yourself lying awake, staring at the ceiling? It happens to the best of us. The worst thing you can do is lie there and stress about not sleeping. This creates a cycle of anxiety that makes it even harder to drift off. If you haven't fallen asleep after about 20 minutes, get out of bed. Go to another room and do something quiet and relaxing in dim light, like reading or listening to soft music. Don't turn on bright lights or look at your phone. When you start to feel sleepy again, go back to bed. The idea is to associate your bed with sleep, not with frustration and wakefulness. This technique can be incredibly effective at breaking the cycle of insomnia. Remember, a bad night of sleep here and there is normal and won't harm you. Don't panic about it. To wrap things up, sleep isn't a luxury, it's a biological necessity. It's the foundation of our physical health, mental clarity, and emotional well-being. By understanding the different stages of sleep and how they benefit us, we can appreciate just how vital it is. And by implementing practical strategies like maintaining a consistent schedule, creating a restful environment, and adopting a relaxing bedtime routine, you can significantly improve the quality of your sleep. It's about making small, sustainable changes that add up to a big difference. Don't underestimate the power of a good night's rest. It can truly transform your life, boosting your energy, mood, and overall health. Thank you so much for joining our sleep lecture today. We hope you found this journey into the hidden world of sleep both fascinating and helpful. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the science of well-being. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's your number one tip for getting a great night's sleep? Thanks again for watching, and sleep well.